What's up, MTM fam? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. This morning is kind of a strange morning. I had to take Brielle to the dermatologist again and to get her warts looked at. She got them frozen again and they cut off a little bit more, so hopefully they will continue to improve, and then it's just another beautiful day. Jensen is out taking a nap right now. I'm not out. He's in his room. He's not out. He's in taking a nap, which means I probably have about 1 hour to get something done today. That is the wonderful thing about having the kids home. I mean, they're home, it's fun, but it makes it so there's not a lot of time. Like, everybody needs things all the time. And I'm gonna show you the result of that. So last night, I was so tired, and usually, you know, I clean the house, Derek and I clean the house before we go to bed, but last night we had some things we needed to discuss and take care of, and then by the time we were done talking, I was too tired. So the house was messy from last night, and then I work in the mornings and do homeschool with the kids. So I basically haven't cleaned up the kitchen since dinner time yesterday, and now it is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. I'm gonna show you so it has dinner from last night, breakfast from this morning, and lunch from today. You guys, buckle up. It's a mess. Look at, we've still got what is over here. The table hasn't been wiped off. Then over here we have the messiest counters you've ever seen. This is the leftover pizza from lunch. All the dishes, like, this is bananas. I've got to get it cleaned up. So I'm going to show you guys kind of how I do a fast, quick clean and share with you guys how I do basically an extreme clean in the house as fast as I can, because I've just learned to, so you know, this is really messy, but I've just learned to try to work as fast as I can when I have time, and you know, you do stay on top of it. So that's when you know you're a mom, when your kitchen looks like this and it doesn't even stress me out anymore, because it's gonna be messy again in like 1 hour. And so here's my secret weapon.
Hi.
Are you ready to clean the kitchen for me?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so when you have a big messy area like this, the first thing to think of is there are some things that you clean up that make a bigger difference visually than other things. So when I'm starting to clean, I usually start with those things because seeing progress just helps. So like doing the dishes, I will do the dishes, but I'll probably clean off all the counters and all that stuff and do the dishes as one of the last things, just because I can kind of stack everything up, clean up all the other areas, the other surfaces, and do that last, right? Because if I spend the time doing the dishes right now, this is all still gonna look like a mess, and that will bother me. So I'm gonna do the things that are gonna make the most impact visually very first. So I'm gonna pick up this area and probably the table and countertops first. I'm gonna put a pile of the kids' stuff kind of in the middle right here, because they do have to help and put their stuff away, but it'll help give Jensen a little bit more time to nap. All right, so since the kids are outside and I want to get things picked up, I do have this laundry basket. I'm going to put all of their things in the laundry basket, and then when they're done, I can just tell them to go through that. So that's kind of where I'm gonna hide all their stuff so it's picked up off the floor, but they can still put it away. All right, so I am coming at you with an update. I've been cleaning for about 10 minutes, and I just want to show you kind of how much different it looks already. So the floor is getting all cleaned up. This is the basket of the kids' stuff. The table's looking much better. I still have this hair stuff kind of piled together. I keep the hair stuff in our bedroom, but Jensen is asleep in there, so I just kind of left it there for the moment. I cleaned off this counter for the most part, stacked more dishes into the sink, and then I got kind of like this countertop area more cleaned off as well. So, oh, and then I was just sort of piling garbage in this spot, and I'm gonna throw it away now. But so you can see in just 10 minutes how it looks drastically cleaner just by cleaning off the surfaces and, you know, throwing stuff away, putting stuff in the sink. It just makes a big difference on the way it looks. So even though I still have a sink full of dishes, the entire space looks a lot cleaner. So if you need a speed clean, that is my number one thing to tell you to do. Pick up big surfaces like the floor or the counters, because it just visually makes the space feel cleaner a lot faster. And now I'm gonna take this garbage out and I'm going to spray down and wipe up all of the counters. And then once all the counters are cleaned, I always do my counters before I sweep and vacuum. Then I'll hurry and sweep and vacuum. I'm gonna tell you guys my secret weapon when it comes to vacuuming. It is the Shark, this right here. I am obsessed with this Shark. I've had Dysons, I've had, you know, brooms and all of these things. I love this Shark. It can go so easily from hardwood to carpet, so I can clean like both of these areas at the same time. And so I'll just hurry. So I'll do counters next, garbages, counters, floors, and then once all that's done, I'll start on the dishes. I'm going to give you guys another one of my really quick cleaning hacks right now. This is one of my favorite things to do, oddly, I don't know why. Okay, so you know in your microwave when it just starts to get gross and hard and things explode on it, and it's a little bit tricky to clean. So what you do is you just take some paper towel and then you get it wet, and I'm just gonna set it into the microwave and close the microwave, and I'm gonna turn on the microwave for 30 seconds. So the moisture that's in the air from the paper towel just creates condensation in the microwave and kind of softens up all the stuff that's like crunchy and hard in there. So then when that's done, you can just wipe it out. So it's super fast, it just takes a second. You can like wipe off the counters or do something else while you're waiting for the microwave. So I did want to tell you guys, the reason why I do all the counters before I do the floor is because while I'm wiping the counters, the floor gets messier. And like you get crumbs on the floor and everything like that. So always wipe your counters before you sweep your floor, because it'll kind of just create a bigger mess. Okay, so this is done, so let's open it up. Sometimes the rag is pretty hot, so be careful. It's not too bad for me right now, but do you see how everything just literally just wipes out like so easily? So. Okay, so I just finished vacuuming all the floors. They look so much better. Vacuumed the rug, vacuumed all over there. Seriously, it looks so much better. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the next thing that I do for my floors, which basically is like no work, but it makes it look better. So I have this robot vacuum here. I've had it for a couple years. When we first got it, we were a little bit, it's called iRobot Brava. I don't know if you can see that. We were a little bit hesitant about it, but now I love it. So once I clean the floors, I put this on and it just basically mops the floors. And so it's mopping while I can do something else. So it's kind of like you're doing two things at once, which is basically what every mom needs in her life. So I'm telling you, I love this. So what I do to make it kind of work a little bit better is I buy these Swiffer, they're wet mopping cloths. I use the heavy duty ones. I've also used the regular ones, but they are called wet mopping cloths. And then they hook onto this attachment that goes onto the mop. I'll take one of these out, and they already have the cleaner on them, and just open it up. It has two long ends, and this is the mop side. So I just put it down on the lid so it doesn't get on the counter. So then I put the mop attachment on here, and the mop attachment has Velcro on the back. So then I just pull this up and over on the sides, and then it's on there like that, and then this just connects onto the mop. It magnetizes, and then it's ready to clean. This is the sweep button, this is the mop button, so I'm just gonna push the mop button, and look guys, that is gonna mop the floor. Multitasking at its finest, every mother's dream. Right there. All right, now that Brava is doing her thing on the floor, I am going to do my thing on the dishes. Here we go. All right, friends, you might have noticed that I only wear one ear pod all the time, and it is because I like to be able to hear my kids, especially when I'm cleaning and Jensen's napping. I just wear one so I can listen to music, but then I have the other ear so I can listen, and I did just hear Jensen, and he is awake. I'm not quite done. I just have a few more dishes that need to be hand washed, but it's pretty good, right? Hi, Papa. Are you so grouchy? Waking up is so hard sometimes, huh? It's rough when you wake up from those afternoon naps. But we're gonna look outside. The lawnmowers are here and Jensen likes to watch them. Look it, there they are. He's going on the mower. Ooh, yeah. All right, now he's happy, so I might be able to do these last two dishes, and then I'll probably be about done with this area, which is nice. The only other things that I would like to do probably that I didn't get to do is a lot of times I like to try to wipe off the fridge because you can see like it has all the fingerprints on it, and I like to wipe down the cabinets, but I'm probably not gonna have time to do that, and that's all right. But I feel really happy about how this space looks. It looks completely different. Remember what a disaster it was, and now it's totally clean. Oh, Jensen's on the mop. No! He's like, destructo, baby. Leave it there. Anyway, so if you guys have an area that you guys need to get cleaned, think of the things that make the biggest impact visually and start there. Like in your bedroom, start by making your bed because it will make your room look totally put together. Those are my cleaning tips. Bodie was so sweet and he took Jensen outside to play for a little bit so I could finish the kitchen. So I was able to finish those couple dishes and get the fridge wiped down, all the rest of the appliances wiped down, and this back window, because this gets so many fingerprints on it down there from Jensen. So I got all of those things straightened up, which I feel really good about. So the kitchen is in a much better place right now. And then I got a knock at the door and we got a delivery from some of our friends of the cutest, funnest idea, and the kids are gonna be so excited about it. So it is a little kit. It says an at-home taste-off. So there are 6 donuts in here, all different flavors. And there's like these fun score sheets, and we'll cut them up and we'll kind of do a taste off with the different flavors of donuts and see what everyone's favorite is. I think this will be really fun and it'll be a good reward for them. So when they come home later today, I can have them do a couple things to earn this activity, and I think that they are gonna love it. So this is such a cute idea. If you guys are looking for a fun thing to do as a family or a fun thing to do to give to your neighbors and friends, this is darling. All right, so we are finally all together as a family tonight. Oh, the kids have been playing, Brielle had dance. So it is time to do the donut tasting, and they're fighting, if you can tell. So this is a taste off. So there are 6 different donuts in here, and everyone is gonna taste one bite of each donut, then we're gonna vote and say which flavor is our favorite. You're gonna test it on 3 different things. One is taste, one is texture, that's how it feels in your mouth, and one is how it looks. And then you put a number there, and we're gonna see which one has the highest number at the end, and that is the winning donut. Here is donut number 1, looks like a chocolate one. So the first thing that you have to judge it on, let's look at the appearance. What do you guys think?
I don't know, it's very plain.
Yes, what do you think about the way it looks, Ember?
It looks very plain. Smooth.
You think it looks smooth? Okay.
And it looks like very chocolatey.
It does look very chocolatey. Take one, Ems. JJ, you can have one. Did you take one, both? The last one's for Dad. Okay, so taste it, chew it up, and see what you think. Okay, Cozy thinks it's good. What do you think, Ems? Brielle?
Thumbs up.
The texture's not the best, but the flavor's good.
Okay.
I didn't really like it.
You don't really like it?
Well, I don't like chocolate.
Yeah, he doesn't love chocolate. Okay, so you wouldn't give it a 5 then. You would maybe give it like a 1 on taste,
I give
right?
it a 2.
Okay, here is the next donut. Let me cut it up. This one is, everyone needs to look at it because you gotta judge it on its appearance.
5 on its appearance.
Okay, here is donut number 3. This is a maple donut.
Here's the 8.
Here you go.
I want to do it. 8.
So this kind of has a syrupy flavor. Here, Ember. Okay, here is donut number 4. It is kind of like a coconutty crumble donut. How's that? All right, take a bite. See what you think.
Good.
You like it?
Actually, I hate it.
I like it. It doesn't have too much of a flavor. No, I said I like it. It doesn't have too much of the flavor, so it's not like fast.
Ember put her bite back, so I think that means she doesn't like it. Cosette's considering it over there. She's letting the flavor. Oh, JJ likes it. He says it's good. It's good. Okay, this is donut number 4. It looks like just a classic.
I know that one.
This looks just like a classic glazed donut, maybe a Krispy Kreme.
The texture is perfect. It's chewy. It's like not doughy. It's good.
She loves this one. Okay, I think they saved the last best for all the game. I love this kind of cookie. It is a blueberry cake cookie. Okay, now what you're gonna do is look at your paper and think about which donut was your favorite. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 5, or number 6. All right, the kids are tallying up their scores. Do, 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 do. Pause for intermission. Okay, Cozy, are you ready to tell us which one was your favorite one?
All of them.
All of them were your favorite?
But one, I didn't like this one.
Oh, you didn't like the maple one, huh? Okay. Ember, which one was your favorite?
So, the purple one is very crumbly, and it's also very messy. And I'll go with a double, but I wish like a rainbow.
You like the rainbow one?
Yeah, and also like the bottom.
The blueberry one?
Yeah.
So you like the blueberry and the rainbow the best?
Yeah.
What was your favorite, Bodog?
Mine added up to 18. Mine was the glaze, which was number 5, and all the points added up together would make 18.
So that was your favorite one then, based on all the factors. The taste, the appearance, and the texture, right?
And then the caramel one.
Oh, that's called maple. All right, Brielle, which one was your winner?
Okay, the lowest one is chocolate and is at 11. My favorite one has got to be number 6 because, but just the
Which one is
only
number 6?
thing is, it's the blueberry one. But the only thing is about it is that it was just way crumbly.
Yes, it was. I liked them all because they're all donuts, and I just like donuts. I hope you guys learned something fun and new. Well, not necessarily fun. I hope you learned a new way to clean today, and I hope that this gave you a fun idea of something to do with your family. So, thanks for hanging out with us. Be sure to like and subscribe. Subscribe right now. Brielle's saying, and give us a thumbs up. All right. See you guys. Bye.